Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, so now we're in the end of 2013. We're in the ends, and so we're almost starting a new year. 2014, yay. So yeah, I would like to start off, say things that, new things happened, this year, like new thing, like I said, new things, or like change, and let's not say or and, or, I was gonna say, that changed this year. Like things changed this year, new things that changed this year, like in any way, like things did happen for a couple of years, like anyway. So yeah, first off, is we got a desktop and an iMac. Like we got one in Saudi Arabia, but we didn't get one since we moved there for 2 years. And at the same time, first time we ever got an iMac. An Apple desktop. Sorry, I was gonna say sorry. System. Yeah, funny. Of course, because I wasn't gonna say sorry. No, because of I wasn't gonna say sorry. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we got. Like the thing, like changed, and like that's new, like really new. We didn't get it since I was born, But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, let's say, of course, it means, I was gonna say, it means, that we've got a Mac at least, But yeah, maybe I wasn't gonna say that if we never got a Mac before. Of course, the laptop ones. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened this year, and like this year also. As you can see, my voice changed. Even like it changed like late, but when I was 14, but at the year I was turning 15 because, of course, which is this year. Yeah, which is this year. Yeah. Yeah, and so not this year. I mean last year. Yeah. So, no, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, and like that's what happened. So yeah, yeah. That's what happened. Like my voice changed, and like finally, just because I don't want to sound girlish, but I miss my old voice, even though it's girlyish. So yeah, finally this year also I got a friend girl. Like who I hang out with. Like as I didn't really get that many like friend girls. Like I meant to like I mean to hang out with and such thing. And like I joined Best Buddies, and like I went to a prom, Best Buddies prom, of course. And like let's not say of course, and it was really good. And I was like, oh, it's like I felt it was a dream. It's like, of course, as in not real. I was gonna say not true, or not, or fictional. Let's not say that's only with stories and like news. I was gonna say story again. I was gonna say again. So yeah, that's what happened, and I got a new cell phone. Yeah, like I didn't get this one's for 2 years, like an iPhone and a new one. Yeah, mine was a BlackBerry, which is here. But yeah, so which is a BlackBerry, which is this one. So yeah, and this is my cover, like my cousin gave me. She has the same age as me. I was gonna say the same old as me. So this is my new one. So old one. So old new. So yeah, I feel like because I want to change it. Like let's say it's a long story. I was gonna say it's, but so yeah, I was gonna say so yeah. That's my funny. I was gonna say so yeah. No, so yeah, I was gonna say now. So yeah, that's my new cell phone. Like yeah, I finally got it. Like that's the new thing. Not changed this year. I was gonna say not gonna change this year. I'm like I don't know what's also like really. Let's not say really. I was gonna say not like new this year. I don't know what's also kind of new. Like let's say in June or May that happened. Anyways, so yeah, I got this in April. Yeah, that I got it. I got it 9 months ago. Hang on, 8 months ago. Let's say sorry, I was gonna say let's say. So yeah, and yeah, that and like in Saudi Arabia, like things changed. When I went there, it's like I don't know what like changed because like how people can treat me, and yeah, like mostly I was gonna say I was gonna say how people treat me. It's like say how help. Anyways, is like my grandma's. I was gonna say grandfather. I think it's grandfather's or grandfather. I think house has changed. Like there are moves have been changed. There's a room has been moved, and like they installed two new doors. There's actually a current door and a glass door. But anyways, so yeah, like and changed the like living room. Like they changed the house so much since they moved. Like yeah, really much. But like the living room, that thing, I was gonna say that thingy, I think, or such, not really changed. But yeah, like the door one, I was gonna say doors one and the room one. I was gonna say that one really changed. Of course, the room isn't the one that moved, which is my aunt's room, my dad's older sister. No, not that. Like the older daughter. Daughter, like I said, and older in the family. Yeah, the daughter older, which is yeah, it's his young sister. Yeah. Anyways, so that's what happened. Well, yeah, I forgot to say something before that. That also Monsters University released this year, and it didn't release last one. Let's say a sequel, because as in the story, it's a sequel. Like I mean, the one that just released, I was gonna say just is a prequel. I was gonna say is but in general sequel. Monster. 12 years ago, 12 Monsters Inc. Yeah, that's like Disney. I was gonna say Disney movies. Anyways, I think makers. Now I was gonna say movies because that's what I was gonna say. Like as in true, like the right one. Like I mean, not wrong one. Let's say like how I talk. Anyway, so yeah, like Disney always I think I was actually gonna say movie, but like I mean, it's wrong when I say Disney movies. Like I mean, according to the sentence I was gonna say. So Disney always make movies or sequels. Those consider sequels, like I mean, anyways, late. Like I mean, with Toy Story, released after its last sequel, last movie. Let's say last prequel. I was gonna say last, as in prequel. But yeah, let's say that. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it is actually right how you say it. It was, 11 years ago. Like, I mean, like, not 11 years ago, but, I mean, if we're 2010, which is, of course, the year it was released, I was going to say more, it would have been 11 years ago. But yeah, like, it released after 11 years, the second one, and now Monsters Inc. the 12 just by 1 year, like, that's, more than the other one, and now there's going to be Finding Dory, unfortunately has been delayed 2060, of course, let's say from 15, because not really by 2 years, like, it would be too much, I was going to say so much, that much, but yeah, like, that, now it's Finding Dory, not Finding Nemo, and of course, like, the Nemo voice actor has grew up, and, like, and now it's in 10 years, I was gonna say 8 years, but, yeah, that, I think it'll make Nemo, I was gonna say grow up, like, I mean, the voice, like, hit puberty, like, from child to like, teenager, or just get the teenager part, because, like, they have to get the voice, or maybe they won't get the voice part, like, when he's a kid, as a part, I was gonna say that, yeah, so yeah, like, and now they're gonna find Dory. I'm wondering what's gonna happen. I remember the first time seeing it. I was gonna say seeing it. I remember it. Yeah, I was scared. I was gonna say kind of scared, and maybe because I mean, like, it wasn't really a cartoon, not like official. Like, I mean, like, as in, like, the funny things happen. Like, I mean, the animation and, like, let's say drawing. I was gonna say drawing. That's why I said animation, but I mean, like, the design. Let's say design. Maybe those. I was gonna say maybe like in video games. I was gonna say in games. But yeah, like video games others than movies. In TV shows, yeah. In TV shows, obviously, never mind. Anyways, so yeah, I was gonna say so, or yeah, what's it called? Of course, like TVs and movies are the same, so they can. If there's no design here, they can be or not gonna be in here. I was gonna say not gonna be. I was gonna say not gonna be in here. Anyway, so yeah, that's what released. Yeah, that, and like Despicable Me 2 released. It was 3 years ago, like since last time, but that's not really what changed the thing. Like, it was new, of course. It didn't change the world. I was gonna say the world, but yeah, Monsters University there, because last time was 12 years ago. I was gonna say 12 months ago. Like, oh my god, I think a lot of people was gonna say a thing. Let's not say I think like millions of that. I was gonna say like the old one. Like, I mean, oh my god, there's a sequel. Let's say prequel. Yeah, that. So yeah, and I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something earlier. Like what happened in April. I was gonna say April. Margaret Thatcher died. Former, like, king of prime minister of British. Yeah, she died. I think she was 83. I think just, or maybe never mind. I was gonna say, or maybe just because she died the day of 13. I don't know if she died that day. Maybe actually the 8th. I mean, like, if 13th, as in like 83, but 33. Get it? Yeah, yeah, it's just the time that I found she died, April 13, but she died the 8th. Let's say that. Yeah. Anyways, so what I was gonna say, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what actually I kind of changed this or two, like, but what's new, let's say, changes, the PlayStation 4 release, also Xbox One, mainly PlayStation 4, just because I got that. Anyways, so yeah, those are the new ones released, yeah, Xbox One, like PS4. Mine, I got it 5 years ago, of course. I was gonna say, of course, I meant the PS3, I was gonna say 4, and yeah, last it was released 8 years ago. No, 7 years ago, but it was supposed to actually, I was gonna say actually 8 years ago. I'm not getting a point. It will sound like what. So yeah, over the summer, over July, Corey Monteith died, 31. I was gonna say 83. Yeah, he died. The Glee cast, it's Glee star, from the cast, yeah, of Glee. I was gonna say of Glee. Let's say again. I don't think I said of. Yeah, I didn't say it. Not like in the video, like about this topic. I was gonna say this. Yeah, this, yeah, like, yeah, he's one of the Glee cast, Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say Glee again. That's the thing. When I said it before this time, I was gonna say time. Yeah, that he died. Like a lot of people are depressed. Sad. Paul Walker died, and I knew this guy would die, and because I was doing research on him when I saw how old he is, and because most people that we study, I was gonna say no, they're already dead. So I thought, yep, he's gonna die soon, like at least maybe next year, at least sooner or earlier. Or I don't know if I was thinking late this year. Anyways, too Nelson Mandela. Yeah, like I can't believe he died. I was like, yeah, I knew it. I was like, no, I knew it. Like I mean, when like by the camera, like they like spin around, like that dramatic thing, like it's a dramatic note, like no, and kneel on your knees, kind of thing. Not like I'm saying that kind of thing. I'm just saying kind of thing. I mean, kind of that. I mean, not that kind of thing, like of how people talk when they say that. So yeah, Margaret Thatcher, Cory Monteith, Paul Walker, and Nelson Mandela. Oh, no, I can't believe you guys died. Even you, I was gonna say you, Nelson Mandela. But I was sad about Paul Walker's. I was like, of course, like I mean that happened. I mean, like sorry, I was gonna say like about the. I mean, like oops, let's say that. Like what I was gonna say, I was gonna say what Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what also changed this year, but yeah, like what changed, like what also too this year is like first time Justin Bieber retired. Yeah, Justin Bieber retired music since he started music career. Like I can't believe it. Yeah, he retired, but he won't leave his fans. He said. But yeah, there's a new. I was gonna say new movie came out. Yeah, like came out soon, like this month. I was gonna say yeah, let's say week. I was gonna say let's say, yeah, believe me. It's like believe, or I don't know what's it called. Yeah. Yeah, IMDb gave it 1.32. I don't know, 2.31. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I think actually it's in the ones. I'm gonna say in. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was gonna say the rating too. I was gonna say also from IMDb, but yeah, I wasn't gonna say that. And I wasn't gonna say that. Yeah, that. So yeah. So yeah, those are the things. Yeah, some people moved from my like neighborhood, and, like moved to from my school. Most people go to the school that I used to go to, Gibbons. But when high schools, they go to Assabet. Like I mean, mostly don't go to WHS Westboro High School. I think it's because it's like I was gonna say it's Gibbons like the only middle school in Westboro or the nearest. Like the ones in Westboro. That's why a lot of people go there. And like some people moved from my bus. Yeah, that sucks. See, I don't really like that. Like that sucks. When people move or something. Like even though you don't really talk to them, you know what I mean. Like, oh hey, where is he? Or like, hey, he used to be here. Or I used to know he be here. No, let's not say that. But yeah, of course, I mean, in the end, yeah, that's really sucks. Like, and some people changed. And this year, like, I was feeling a lot of people changed their changed their names, like last names, first names, and like or and first, like or and both. I was gonna say both. On Facebook, I think I said Facebook already. Some people changed. Like I can't believe you guys changed. I mean, like personality, like do bad stuff. Not bad, like a behavior. Let's say that. Like I mean, or let's not say that. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I can't believe it. Yeah. And first time also here in Saudi Arabia, which it doesn't happen every year. My cousin didn't really spend time with me in Saudi Arabia, but good thing I went to him over the summer as in extra time. But like, that. Like I'm in Saudi Arabia, Florida. But yeah, that really sucks, but yeah, whatever. I hope it doesn't happen next year. I was gonna say this year. It's like I wasn't gonna say. So yeah, like, yeah, that's what all happened. But yeah, that sucks, but whatever. Yeah. So yeah, those are the things that happened this year. Like I don't know, that changed. So yeah, like I mean, those are the main things. Like about the deaths of what happened there. Like I mean, about Margaret Thatcher, Cory Monteith, Paul Walker, and Nelson Mandela. Like like the IMAC thingy. And yeah, those that. And also what changes, but like. Yeah, I also some other people have things that have changed or like new in their life. Like everyone has their own, but there's this one, the country, and like I mean that changed the world. Like the death one. I was gonna say Cory Monteith. Of course it's the IMAC wasn't like it has changed the world. Of course, let's say in our own, like my family or me. Anyways, if I said our family, or like someone else than me, like more than me, not like me or them, like me. Or like with them too. You know what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, also like now all of a sudden in November, like let's say the end. I was gonna say back in November or of November, I think. I was gonna say I think or that I was gonna say that funny. Or that, that I was gonna say that. I was gonna say then, like that. All of a sudden, middle schoolers like that now don't write with us when we go to school. Like, of course, I mean, like I used to like 2 years ago. Like when I started eighth grade, I was gonna say going eighth grade. I used to write with my sister, but older sister. But now it means my little sister can't write with us, as in with me and my older sister. Yeah, older sister's senior. But yeah. My older sister's a senior. Yeah. So yeah, like that happened all of a sudden. It's like no, not really that, but like like I mean, because a lot of things are changing. Oh, this one happened all of a sudden. Maybe that's why. Like no, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so those are the main things, guys. To say, I was gonna say, yeah, that. So yeah, my cousin was supposed to actually come 2 years ago. He said it was gonna come. Actually, I mean last year. He said it was gonna come a year later. I was gonna say go, but he told me 2 years ago. I was gonna say a year ago that he's gonna come later, next year. Maybe it's just like kind of a placeholder. Like him with dates, December 31st. Like release dates. I was gonna say like I should say release date before December 31st. So those are the things like I said like for this year, like the highlights. Yeah, let's say highlights. I was gonna say that yeah. Those are the main things happening this year, and like new and change, yeah. Enjoy the rest. So enjoy the little rest of the year, guys, and happy New Year. Yeah, hope 2014 be your best. Let's say guess. It's like I say guess. So yeah, hope it be the best. Yeah, and I hope mine too. So yeah.